decade not so long ago, there was a woman named Teresa who was done with men and done with the big city, so she packed up and moved to North Carolina to live with Aunt Carol. And she was quite happy being independent.
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? She got her own house, she got her own car, 2 jobs, work hard, she a bad broad. You can't offset her, you can't offset her, you can't offset her, you can't offset her.
So one night, Teresa decided to go to a ball game with her friend Paula and her cousin, and saw Jackie out on the field. She asked Paula, "Who is that guy?" Paula tells Teresa, "That's Jackie Ward, and you don't want anything to do with him." But she just couldn't help being attracted to that good old country boy.
She's riding in the middle of his pickup truck, Blair and Charlie Daniels yelling, "Turn it up." They raised her little lady, but there's one thing they couldn't avoid: ladies love country boys.
So, for those of y'all that don't know, there's not a lot to do in Clinton, North Carolina. And so back then what they would do is they would go cruising from the Hardee's to the McDonald's, and then from McDonald's back to Hardee's. So it was kind of like the Boulevard of Myrtle Beach. And so Teresa went cruising with Paula and Jackie one night, and with the help of Paula, Jackie asked Teresa out on their first date.
You're gonna fly away, glad you're going my way. I love it when we're cruising together. The music gets played to love, cruising is made for love. I love it when we're cruising together.
So the next day, Jackie decides to go pick up Teresa for their first date. But since he likes to drive fast, he totaled his car. So they ended up spending their first date at their friend Stump's house.
In the car, I just can't wait to pick you up on our very first date. Is it cool if I hold your hand? Is it wrong if you think it's lame to dance? Do you like my stupid hair? Would you guess that I didn't know what to wear? I'm just scared of what you think. You make me nervous, so I really can't eat.
So hanging out at Stump's house, though, must have gone pretty well, because Teresa got home to Aunt Carol's house and woke Aunt Carol up and told her, "I just met the man I'm gonna marry." Aunt Carol was just like, yeah, honey, go to bed." As crazy as it sounded, Teresa was starting to believe again in a thing called love.
I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We'll be rocking till the sun goes down. I believe in that thing called love. Ooh.
So everything was going great for these two young lovebirds. So much so that they decided to move their relationship on up and move in together.
Well, we're moving on up to the sky, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the sky. We finally got a piece of the pie.
Well, as we all know, no relationship is perfect. And so this relationship started having some bumps along the road. And so Teresa decided it was time to pack up her stuff and move back to Georgia and go her own way.
You could go your own way, go your own way. You could call it another lonely day. You could go your own way, go your own way.
So even though they went their own way, Jackie and Teresa still thought about each other. And they would call or talk to Aunt Carol and ask her how the other was doing. So a couple months go by, and late one night, with a little liquid courage, Teresa called up Jackie and asked if he wanted to go to a Braves game. Sleepily, he agreed, and the next night, Teresa drove to North Carolina to pick him up.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I can be center field.
So after going to Georgia and going to the Braves game with Teresa, Jackie ended up staying in Georgia, and they ended up getting back together, and they were reunited at last.
Reunited, 'cause it feels so good. Reunited, 'cause we understood. There's one perfect fit, and sugar, this one is it. We both are so excited, 'cause we're reunited, yeah, yeah.
So shortly after living in Georgia, Jackie and Teresa realized they were a perfect fit for each other. And on August 2nd, 1984, they decided to go down to the courthouse to get married.
Love and marriage, go together like a horse and carriage. This, I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other.
So a few years later, Jackie and Teresa decided it was time to leave Georgia, and after visiting with Jackie's family, they wanted to move to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, home of Ocean Boulevard.
We're the magic addicts where the music flows, and the Army Navy's got old Jackie's soul. Down in Beach's corner there are good old boys, and the Mother Fletcher's making lots of noise. They're dancing, shagging on the boulevard.
So after moving to the beach, they tried a few career choices like real estate and interior designing. But after a little bit, they decided to start their own business, Strand Towing, and started taking care of business all along the Grand Strand.
And I've been taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. You're taking care of business, it's alright. Taking care of business and working overtime, work out.
So they had been happily married for 5 years, but they decided it was time to start a family. So after I was born, they had been living life and happily growing together throughout the years. They've been on vacations, they've been through ups and downs, laughter, heartbreaks, you know, just life. And then in 2014, they gained the son they never got to have, which was Adam and his family, Adam's family.
So 33 years is a huge accomplishment, and we wish you 33 more.
We love you guys, and we know that life has its ups and downs, and so does every relationship, but ain't no mountain high enough and ain't no river wide enough when you've got the love of your life by your side.